Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we have an online lobby session for you. So we have 4 races that we're going to be going through. We've also included our first race on a reverse circuit in F125 at the Austrian Grand Prix. So stick around to have a look at that throughout the video as well. Remember, if you do enjoy, guys, let me know down below how much you're enjoying these sorts of videos, just for a bit of reference to know what sort of videos to make in the future. Without any further ado, let's jump straight into the session. Here we are then for the first piece of action of the video. We have jumped to the Dutch Grand Prix in Zandvoort. It's 5 lights and away we go. We're in the Aston Martin with the 2008 Lewis Hamilton helmet to start things off with. It's been a great start and we're making positions already up the inside into turn 1. A little bit of argy-bargy contact there. What you'd normally expect in an online lobby, of course, and it's gone pretty smoothly considering so far, but we do get a tap in the rear. 2 places gained as well from cars on our outside running wide there, and back to green flags for the time being. So we are now up into P5, that is P5 now, gaining quickly on P4 as well, gaining a lot of speed here coming through the middle sector now. And we go for a little move, do we? Nope, it's sort of a half chance. Yellow flag and green flag all around us. Carnage going on, but we have had a pretty decent start, it has to be said. Now, moving on towards lap number 2, we get bold and we dive down the inside, and a little bit of a tangle there from myself and the Kick Sauber, that is. I came down the inside, I don't think he realised till late, and he shut the door on me and ran wide into the gravel. So it wasn't ideal, but another position that we have gained. Moving towards the end of lap 2, that same Kick Sauber goes for a very rash move up the inside of the chicane there and nearly spins our car, but we're able to keep it on the road, and for the moment we are up in a fantastic P4. Here comes that Kick Sauber once again, starting lap 4. We're able to hold him off, but he hits us in the rear again. So a lot of issues with this Sauber so far in the race. Hopefully we'll be able to steer clear of any comings together there. And moving on now towards the end of the final lap, we are the beneficiary of a AI car there, up to P3 now, just behind the 2 Haas cars who are in the lead, and we're gaining on those as well very quickly towards the end of the race. But I think it's just going to be P3 for us in this one, as we only have a few corners left to negotiate before the start finish line, as we make the run through these last few corners through the banking. And they are AI cars as well, but we're not going to catch them before the line, or are we? On the run up to the line, it's P3 to start. And we are not wasting any time at all. Back for race number 2. This time it's around Austria backwards. It's 5 lights and away we go. This time we're in the Ferrari, starting in P3. An absolute rocket ship start from the Alpine into the lead. Surely he must have jumped the lights. I don't think he did, but we enter the last corner reverse in P4 to start. And this is very strange, trying to work out how to go around this track backwards. Of course, in the normal circumstance, I do enjoy driving around this circuit, but as you can see at the start, we're a little bit unsettled, running wide at a lot of the corners. We've lost 2 places there off the start, and the Sauber's all over the place, and we managed to pick up a place, so we get a little bit fortunate there. Up currently in P5, with the car in front as well getting a little bit unsettled out of that corner, heading towards what would be the opening sector of the lap now to close off this first lap of Austria backwards here. Oh, a cloud of smoke, we couldn't see where to brake, and unfortunately we've clattered in to the Mercedes car that was in front of us, and we've actually lost 2 positions there. But where we spun round the Mercedes car, we are currently P6 as we're going to end the first lap. Give a little touch to the rear of the car ahead as well. It's not been the best first lap from us, not been the cleanest, but we are trying to find our feet here for the race. Have a little look up the inside of the Sauber, but nothing can do there. We skip later on into lap number 2, and we make a crucial error. We get our wheels too far onto the curb and it unsettles us into a spin, and we are losing a whole heap of positions. Now we are down to P9 in this Austrian Grand Prix. On to lap 3 now, and you'll never guess it, in an online lobby we have cars trying to take us out left, right and centre. We have in fact gained some more positions through that, as the car in front of us also got hampered by that car going backwards there, and we're now up to P8 in the Grand Prix, with something of a miracle there that we didn't get spun out with that car coming head on with us to make the collision. But we survived to fight another day in the Ferrari, heading down now to this very tight corner on the left, which caught us out last time around, and another puff of smoke from the car in front, I believe. And that is one thing about the ABS braking system that is really... Oh, and we've been clattered by an Alpine. Yep, just when we thought we could take a second to breathe. Nope, another car going backwards and they took us out. And we're back down again to P8 in this race, but we've got a car going off and we're up to P7 again. This race is all over the place. Brilliant racing provided by the reverse circuit. We don't know where to look. Things going on left, right and centre. Cars ahead of us squabbling as well, currently in P7. We're coming up now towards these two cars that seem to be slowing themselves down somewhat, and another car going backwards, and another car going backwards, and another car that looks like they've just rejoined from coming off, up to P7. And this isn't just a race against the cars that we're fighting against. We've got lots of cars going backwards trying to take us out. We've gained another place from somewhere, up to P6 now, and we have a Kick Sauber in front of us as well. And we look to go up the inside. Thankfully, they are looking to play it clean, and we're up into P5 now. No collisions with that car, and we're coming to start the final lap of the Grand Prix. We avoid another car. It's just cars avoiding galore here. Oh, and again another two cars all over the place. Another one coming backwards. I can't keep up, guys. There's all sorts going on here. Aliens in F1 25. What is going on? I have no idea. But we somehow find ourselves in P4 at the moment. With P3. Is that P3? It is. We smell P3 and we've got it off a car going slowly and another car in the gravel. Somehow we've come from P9, I think it was, after our initial spin on lap 2, and we're going to finish on the podium, guys. We're going to be on the podium at our first ever reverse track race, with only one corner left to negotiate here before the end of the race. Can we get the podium? And through the last corner now, and another car tries to take our podium away, but they don't quite do it. It's P3 and a brilliant podium at Austria. Race number 3 at the Canadian Grand Prix. We're waiting for the 5 lights, starting third on the grid again, and away we go. A McLaren in front of us, our teammate to the right. We get a good start, but nowhere to go initially, and we do touch the wall, but we try to go round the McLaren. A V-carb round the outside, losing his grip, and we collide with the McLaren into the first corner, but we both get away unscathed. McLaren back in front of us. And we go through here now in P3 where we started. It's Ferrari, McLaren, Ferrari, with a car right behind us as well of the Williams trying to get past us as well. It's been a very clean start to this race in particular now. Getting a little bit tail happy coming out of that corner with lots of wheel spin as we use some of our ERS to try and catch up to the leaders. They look like they've got a great start and they are starting to pull away from us a little bit now, coming up towards the hairpin on lap 1. We try to brake late and close up a little bit here, and we do. We are much closer now to the McLaren than we have been throughout the start of this lap, but again we touch the wall and that sets us back, going down the back straight here. Now with pressure from the Williams behind, we have to use our ERS deployment once again, heading down into the final chicane to end lap number 1. And on to lap 2 now. The Williams decides to have a go for it up the inside, and we bang wheel to wheel, a very late manoeuvre, and he spins as a result, losing a heap of positions. So very rash there from the Williams to try and make that overtake from absolutely nowhere. But we are sticking with the front 2 at the moment, and we make a dive up the inside of the Ferrari, but he leaves us no room at all and spins us around. I think personally that was his fault. We made a move, we were fully alongside, and he completely cut our line off there coming through the final corner. Heading on to lap 3 now. We've caught back up to some cars. We've got a McLaren that we're trying to overtake up the inside into this corner. And this is how it should have gone last time around. The driver on the outside does leave us the room, and we're able to capitalise on that. 2 cars ahead of us ghosted, and we gain those places as well. Heading back up now to the podium places. We are currently in P3 with a McLaren and a V-carb in the top 2 positions. Heading on towards lap number 4 now, coming through this first sector now. We are gaining back up now, but we do have a McLaren on our tail, closing up ever more, using some of that ERS deployment to pull away from behind and to catch up ahead, with the front 2 seemingly in a league of their own now, with just 1 lap left to run in the Grand Prix.
Watch out for understeer in the wake of the car ahead. Try to get past as quickly as
now
you
the
can.
car behind us is in DRS range, so we need to watch out from them behind, but we do have enough of a gap to be safe at the moment. Heading on to lap 5 of 5 at the Canadian Grand Prix here in Montreal. Will we be able to close up any more, or will P3 be all we can achieve and have to defend in this one? We are seeing that V-carb get closer and closer to us. The McLaren jumps the first corner, but he does give the positions back, so that is fair enough from him. We do get a track extension warning as well, trying so hard to close up to P2 ahead of us, but at the moment we are not closing quickly enough. It looks like P3 on the cards, with the car behind having a penalty. So even if they're to catch us, he will not stay in P3. And what's that, guys? We have a yellow flag. That is P2 in the V-carb making a mistake at the chicane, at the hairpin, sorry. And we claim a P2 finish at Canada, again on the podium.
Checkered flag.
And now for the final race of the video. We've jumped over to the McLaren now for the Suzuka Japanese Grand Prix. It's lights out and away we go. Another good start, seems to be a bit of a trademark of ours. We already come past a few cars, but clatter into the back of a Ferrari for the second race in a row. And we have end plate damage on our front wing to start with. Cars ghosting left, right and centre, with the Mercedes now ahead of us. A car out of the session, and this is very dodgy to start. That Mercedes keeps ghosting and then going completely solid, and we look to negotiate the S's here without any more damage if we can. Ghosting is a Williams, and he's all over the shop. We're currently up to P9, and it's all going pretty well for us, but we run wide. What happened there? We've completely ran wide. I think that's our end plate damage that has hampered us there. Currently up to P8 here, with cars going off the track around us, and there's the Williams off as well, up to P7 now. Oh no, we are still in P8 there, guys, apologies for that, with a yellow flag going around. We're trying to keep on track with our end plate damage for the time being, trying to pick up some places, because if we pit right now we probably will come back out in a whole heap of traffic. So trying to gain on this Ferrari, and we go past the Ferrari. That is P7 for us, with our McLaren in P7, with the Red Bull, the next car ahead of us, ending lap number 1 here at Suzuka. It's been a good gain from where we were on the grid, and yeah, this wing damage is hurting us a lot. We are not hitting many of the apexes at all on the circuit. ending lap number 1 now. We've got a car in the pit lane and we're up to P6, ending that lap 1. We're now here at the hairpin of lap 2. A car has spun on the inside and we go up to P5 now. Just not really making too many overtakes here, but we are benefiting from other people's mistakes. We're going to pit at the end of this lap, currently in P5. The wing damage is really affecting us here as we come into the pit lane now. But it just gets worse for us. As you can see, 3-second time penalty for speeding in the pit lane, and that wasn't very smart at all from us here. But we're now in the pits to change our front wing as well. Let's see where we can end up from here.
Okay, go. Perfect job on the turn in there, mate. Looks like a nice stop.
Here we are then, about to come out of the pit lane on lap 3 with that 3-second time penalty, back into the race in P6. So that hasn't been too bad for us, but we have picked up a penalty. Now coming through towards the hairpin on lap number 4, we are now currently up to P4 in the race, which is working fantastically for us. But a few cars in and around us as well with penalties, so it's not yet over for another podium in this video. And as you can see, we've come towards the end of the race. Not much has really happened since the pit stop, but we do have a DNF'd car in the top 3, so we're going to come across the line for yet another podium. It's P3, and we've done fantastically in this video. Many podium finishes and a great start to online multiplayer life on F125. Thank you to everyone who watched this video. Please make sure to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you very shortly on another video. Take care all. Peace.